And we're live. Hey, everybody. It is Saturday night. It is 2020. It is Top of Fourth Wall plays Pokemon HeartGold, Randomized Nuzlocke. Jeffrey Brandstetter with $1. We'll keep an eye out. Joining me tonight is Jess Kittrick. Julie is off for the evening because she's working on a personal project. Alyssa Swain, have you seen the movie Cats yet? No, I have not. And no, I'm not going to either.
I think it would be really great, though, if we, have you read some of the reviews of Cats? Because they're just great.
Oh, yes. Hanumar Arnson just recovered from a migraine. If you mess up today, I will share some of it with you. Please don't. I gotta film after this. We'll see if Game Show Reviewer comes in later. Otherwise, we got Pokemans. We got 2 last gyms we need to get through today because we are nearing the end.
Also, please no Doctor Who spoilers because I have not seen it yet.
No Doctor Who spoilers, no Mandalorian spoilers, no Star Wars spoilers. Don't spoil anything.
Please, because I will be very angry and I will kick you out of the chat. I have no problem with that.
New episode on Monday. Let's just shill a bunch of stuff real quick since we got it after this super chat. Charizard 1, Trout and Doctor Who premiere. No spoilers, I assume.
Yes.
Andrew Kine, Steven Universe needs therapy. That's not a spoiler. That's a feature.
That's just a feature. Oh, and then Jeffrey Bradsetter said, talking about from last week, the Muppets idea, Michael Bay's first Transformers movie, keep Optimus Prime, but everyone else is Muppets.
There you go. Nashi, trying to get into Superman. I'm considering Mark Waid's run since I love his run on Daredevil. What would you recommend? Stoked for another decade of Top Fourth Wall. First of all, thank you. I don't know what I would recommend. I was not a regular Superman reader until DC Rebirth. So the DC Rebirth run I would definitely recommend. T-Scream80, we'll keep an eye out for your super chat.
How about that Atop the Fourth Wall thing that happened?
No, there's no Top Fourth Wall things that happened.
Oh, I was gonna say, you've always had cats.
I've always had cats. I've got one. I was going to say, I don't know, you can barely see her, but Starfire is laying on a piece of paper behind me there. We'll see if Cherry comes on. Cherry has been constantly demanding attention while Viga's away at MagFest.
Because she wants her mama.
Mm-hmm. Patrick Colville, but look out for yours as well. The Top Fourth Wall thing happened. Yes, storyline happened, because I wanted to get in at least one last storyline bit before the end of the year, and we finally recorded Noel's bit.
T-Scream80 said, spoiler for Cats, police dogs arrest all of the cats.
Police dogs? Arrest all the dogs?
Ricky Brainerd, I know you reviewed it, but any chance of you streaming Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? That might be an idea for the future. Do another run with like a different character class. I can't even remember what I picked. Oh god, a bunch of dollar super chats. Gordon ZX, Alyssa Swain. Gordon ZX, just finished Invader Zim, enter the Florpus. Don't screw with Professor Super Saiyan Dad.
That's fair. I haven't seen it yet.
It's very good. I would really recommend it. Connor Johnson, I saw Jojo Rabbit yesterday. It was brilliant. So I've heard.
I want to see Jojo Rabbit pretty badly, actually. Okay, so I'm looking for Alyssa Swain and
Cat's
Patrick
actually
Caulfield.
pretty good. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If they do, slap them. That's
okay.
Not from what I hear. Oh, Tom, with $20. This is my only donation tonight as my bank decided to get mad at me after the last time. Thank you for everything and all you do. Ages ago, I sent you a Joker statue packaged with Arkham Asylum Origins. Where is it stored? It's somewhere upstairs. I think we have it on like one of the shelves. But I remember that. That was very impressive. Thank you so much for that. And I'm sorry your bank is giving you trouble for super chats. Speaks too soon. Why did Vega go to MagFest without you? She usually does. I have no interest. I really have like little to no interest in going to MagFest anymore. It was just a huge expense for me, and especially since it became harder and harder to do so, both with personal cost, time cost, and just like it felt like every year there was an interpersonal drama thing, and it got harder to hang out with my friends. The only reason I went was to hang out with friends. You know, obviously seeing fans is a good thing, but this is before I had any merch to sell, aside from, like, plushy Cybermats.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't do anymore for copyright reasons and time investment reasons. Anyway, why don't you read off the super chats while we get back into the game? We got a bunch of gym trainers we got to take on in Blaine's gym.
Henrik Hendrickson, what's your thought on the idea of Anakin's tragic backstory? Some people love it, others feel it doesn't fit in Darth Vader's character. It's usually viewed as one of the good ideas of the prequels.
It was always a tragic backstory. The question was simply, you know, whether or not the tragedy, whether, you know, the details of it.
Right. Ted Neweb says, if anyone ever patrons you for Cobra the Last Laugh, brace yourself. It may be one of the best G.I. Joe stories ever written, but it's also 337 pages.
We'd have to see. I'm not actually really into G.I. Joe, so I would probably have no idea what the hell was going on.
Patrick Caulfield, you and Heavy Rex should do a charity event alongside your match. He seems competitive but nice. Also, are there any villain plans outside your show that you think are dumb?
I mean, there's plenty of villain plans that have been dumb outside of the show. I mean, I have to, like, actually stop and think about that.
Huxley, hey Linkara, I have a question. Would it be okay if I did a video on your lore, like, just as an explanation? It's basically me just answering questions based on your lore as a joke.
Sure, go ahead. Someone did, like, a 2-hour video of explaining the storyline like a lecture. I only got through about a half hour of it, but it was very good.
Okay, Sir Straw Hat, I'll look for yours. Locus says, is Bulbasaur Chieri Starfire's older brother?
No, he is not. Although Starfire and Chieri did have a brother named Grayson, who did not come along with them, but they didn't really get along well. So he got adopted to the Animal Humane Society.
Yep. He lives somewhere in the Twin Cities, but we're not sure where because we're not privy to that information.
Yep.
Oh,
good!
Oh, no. Sir Straw Hat, so how are you going to answer Heavy Rex's challenge? Are you going to actually compete, or perhaps you could manage and have a Bone Button compete on your behalf?
The only way you'll know is if you pay attention to the storyline, but you'll see.
Okay, and then Buddy Sprayman says, update on my randomizer. I lost my Seadra.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Unhappy face.
I'm sorry about that.
Alright. Yep, so we are caught up for the moment.
Excellent. At least it's the right type. I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Carnage 247 Mayhem. Hey, Linkara, love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Why are there scientists in Blaine's lair? It kind of made sense back when he was on Cinnabar Island, because the Pokemon Mansion was like an abandoned laboratory.
Yeah.
But, like, why would they follow him here to this island, to this island in the middle of nowhere?
Charizard1, I will look for your super chat. I have no idea.
But yeah, his Darth Vader having a tragic backstory is fine. It's something I'll get into the prequels. There's a lot of ways they could have handled it better is really my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to be hyping up the prequel comic reviews. Melissa Swain, we'll keep an eye out for yours as well. Casual Zen, judging from the last Angry Geeks clip, I take it Bendis' Superman run isn't going well. I would not know, I haven't read any of it, but I've seen popular opinion not agree with it. Connor, not your business, not caught up anymore. Mwahahaha.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
Could be streams, could be in regards to the fact that I'm not caught up in comics anymore.
Charlie Zard 1 says Heavy Rex never specified any no weapon use, did he?
I mean, you gotta have chairs.
Yeah, I mean, wrestling usually... Oh, that Alyssa Swain has a lyric.
It's a lyric, but I've never seen Cats, so I have no idea how to sing it. Never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Philip Miller, what have I missed in the last 2 weeks? Not much. There's been lots of catching. We took on a couple gyms. But really, our main point here is trying to take on the last 2 gyms and maybe make our way to the Elite Four. Don't know what it all depends on how much longer it takes to get to stuff. Dratini's, that's Pure Dragon. Hanyamar Arnson, man, with how many legendary Pokemon there are here, why are they considered so impressive? Ding! Sin count 159. Gordon ZX, in future storylines, they're going to replace the news reporters. No, do you people not see the disclaimer before these? All the news segments were recorded ahead of time. Unless Tamara, after we split away from Channel Awesome, I asked Tamara and Farad if it was okay to still use them. Both said it was still okay. If one or both of them revoke it, then I will change it. But for now, I'm going to keep using it because they gave permission to do so.
Connor, not your business. It was about how you were caught up on Super Chats, but lagged, so ended up coming out once caught
Yep.
MRDZ Entertainment, I will look for your Super Chat.
Yeah, there's a I put that disclaimer beforehand so that I don't have like a dozen people saying, "Wait, are you on good terms with Tamara now? Tamara and Doug and all that stuff?" I mean, I have no personal beef with Tamara or anyone who works at CA. My personal beef is with Mashad. But I'm still going to insult things about CA because why not?
Yeah, that's fair. Bean, can you not... Like, I know you haven't seen the boy all day, but please don't harass him anymore.
Hime is attacking,
Echo, yeah.
Alright, we ready to take on Blaine?
Sure.
Hey, you! My gym on Cinnabar Island was burned down by the eruption. Lots of people died. But
Yeah,
I will not give up. Take a look at this cave. We have turned it into a gym, and I am still acting as a gym leader. I will give you the gym badge if you manage to defeat me. Are you ready? Here we go!
Ezim93, will Bone Button be returning in storyline?
You'll have to watch and find out.
I don't think you guys understand that, like, he's not going to tell you, because if he tells you, then you won't watch.
Exactly. Alyssa Swain, we will keep an eye out for another super chat from you.
MRDZ Entertainment says, so I know the answer, but have you played King of Fighters? In other news, you shouldn't diss Blaine's...
Posse full of science people.
Full of science people. I mean, that's fair. Ben
Riley,
Swain,
Molten Rock falls, everyone dies.
Alyssa Swain says milk, said by Jason Derulo, which is a thing that apparently did happen in Cats.
I guess so.
No, like, I haven't watched Dan Olsen's video on it, but apparently it was just an absolute, like, hilarious and, like, shenanigans from start to finish. Some of the reviews I read on Twitter that are like a whole like Twitter thread of like what's happening in the movie are just great. T-Scream 80, defeat Blaine in Let's Go Eevee this morning. Didn't realize he worked his gym like a TV game show host.
Well, that's the updated version for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. did 91 damage. I'm gonna swap out.
Henmar Arnson, wait, there was a gym on Cinnabar? The anime said it was a tourist spot. Bad game, 0 out of 10.
Almost like the anime is different.
Benjamin Hall, G.I. Joe 4, released last week and is recommended by me in my review for ComicCon.com. It is very political in themes. Anyone want to suggest any more Muppets Keep One movies? X-Men arcade stream. I did have one that was like really good. So Doctor Strangelove, but the only person who is not a Muppet is the president. And Peter Sellers plays 3 people, so he would be 2 of his people would be Muppets, and then the president would not be.
There you go.
So that'd be great. Patrick Caulfield, I'll look for yours. Huxley, hey Linkara, 2 last things I have. Have you ever heard of Spider Riders? It's
nope.
A Canadian cartoon. And 2, calling it now, Bone Button takes over for you in the contest challenge.
Well, you'll have to watch and find out if that's what happens.
Patrick Caulfield, I think Tony Goldmark's review of Cats was the best. Just screaming for 10 minutes, Sprite and pure fear. Also, I'm pretty sure the idea with Blaine outside the anime was that he was a scientist. I am actually not still streaming LA Noire because I do not know how to drive. So
of course Bunny knows Luster Purge. Why wouldn't it?
Also, Noel's in the chat. Noel, do you want in the call? And Muppets True Romance, keep Christopher Walken. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I don't know for, actually I'm going down to only once a month just because right now I'm working like 40 hours a week and it sucks. But I'm also getting money, so that's good.
Casual Zen, is Sword and Shield worth getting a Switch for? I liked it, but I say wait and see if there's a sequel game.
Okay, Noel says give him a few minutes and he'll join, and Greg is also in the chat.
Okie doke.
Hawk Hero, could I use Patreon to get you to review Spider-Man story after one more day?
Sure.
Henriksen, people normally seem to want a Legend of Zelda game that has Zelda as the main playable character. Me personally, I would enjoy a Ganondorf-focused Legend of Zelda game. Oh my god, right?
Isn't he a villain?
Yeah, but I would totally be like he's playable in Smash though.
Mm. That one a-hole, don't post in all caps or you will get kicked out.
Yeah.
And the answer is no. I'm probably, well, I don't know about never, but we'll see. But I have no immediate plans to stream any Spider-Man games.
Lillian Lamp, I'll look for yours. Boy, what are you doing?
Anyway, 1 gym left. We ought to go kick Blue's ass.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Are we taking on Red tonight?
I sincerely doubt it. We still have to get through Victory Road, not Victory Road, the Elite Four rematch.
Oh, right, okay.
But we are definitely going to take down, I was hoping this would take longer to take down,
Blade.
Yeah, but we also got to check out numbers. We might have to do grinding a bunch. Let's just fly direct. Actually, no, we can't fly direct. We gotta tell him to. We gotta tell him, hey, we beat all the other badges. Go back to your gym, asshole. Why are you just hanging out here?
Yeah. Professor Chaos, I'll look for yours as well. Oh, hi Lewis, hi Jess. First time in a while I made it to the start of the stream. Heads up about the Thor Vikings miniseries from the PO unboxing that is Garth Ennis comic. Ennis, okay. I don't know who that is, so.
The Boys, Preacher.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
I don't like Garth Ennis.
Okay.
Have you gotten Rock Climb yet? No, I don't know. I can't even remember where we get Rock Climb from. Ben Riley, if you do stream a Spider-Man game, play with a Scarlet Spider costume whenever possible. It makes the game better, I promise. Handymar Arnson, would you agree to review a PS3 game for Patreon? Not on stream, obviously. No, because I have no way of capturing PS3 footage.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Boys adaptation? No, and I really have no desire to. No, I don't care if they improve it. I don't like the premise. I'm not interested in the premise. I'm tired of superhero deconstruction.
What is the premise?
It's the boys are basically it's a world with superheroes, but there's a group that's basically like, hey, we're gonna hold superheroes in check because they're actually assholes with their powers.
Hey, do you mind if I add Greg to the call?
You may do so.
Okay.
Although although Games Reviewer might not join us then, because if we have both Noel and Games Reviewer, that's like 4 people in the chat already.
Yeah, that's fair. All right,
But they're here now, so yeah.
Okay, maybe?
Or do you need me to do it?
Oh, I got it. I called him.
Okay,
I just
good.
don't know if he's going to pick up.
Psycho Jet Black, are you nearsighted or farsighted? I am nearsighted.
Oh god, I gotta find the volume control on this. Ah, god, my ears.
Okay, and then...
anyway, I'm gonna keep yelling loudly! I think it's the best way for people to listen to these streams is if I'm yelling! Don't you agree, Greg?
Obviously.
I'm fine!
Alright, hang on.
I don't do coffee! It makes me tense!
Body spray, man. Alyssa Swain. It's that horrible cat, it's Mungo Jerry, it's Rumple Teaser, and most of the time they leave it at that. Again, I've never seen cats, so I can't sing these.
Yeah.
Body Spray Man, positive
I
news
just
with Randomized Run. My fossil turned out to be Articuno, and the rest of it is cut off.
Hang on 1 second, I got it.
I only know Mungo Jerry from, like, the Summertime song.
Apparently the person said it was native to the ocean.
Neat.
Hello, have I missed anything?
Not yet. Mark Harger says he's wherever you are sighted.
Nice. Anyway, we beat Blaine.
SKH Video Production. Greg should be Linkara's trainer for his fight.
I got enough trouble with this. Anyway, we got Greg from Isle of Rangoon right here, as well as Noel, who, if you saw the last episode, plays Heavy Rex, Linkara's next opponent.
Oh, yeah.
I need you gift that for... those are my new favorite gifts, just so you know.
Yo, legend in the making! The floor here is unstable. You should put away your Pokemon now. The gym leader is a guy who battled the champion 3 years ago. He's no pushover. Give it everything you've got.
Yeah, I have no shame that I gift-setted myself.
It's fine, man. They're hilarious.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Also, I like Garth Ennis.
Well, what does it feel like to be wrong?
He's nasty, but I like that there's a humanity to his nastiness.
It's all good. What I like is that even writers who write like the worst, most edgelordy stuff still love Superman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, fight me and see. Some writers I think just work better on a leash.
Well, I am going to be fighting you soon, so.
On a leash?
Yeah,
Hey,
basically with
that's
an editor overseeing them, basically telling them, no, don't do that. That's bad. But people like Ennis and
he was going to be on a leash when he
Yeah, I was to say, I didn't think your show went there, but okay.
people like Garth Ennis and Mark Miller tend to have this tendency to like whenever they do their independence of, oh crap, Vileplume used Draco Meteor, we might lose. I was not expecting it to know Draco Meteor. Laser Beak, hold on. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, Mark Millar and Garth Ennis, very similar edginess. Ennis still has a humanity and a sense of humor that I enjoy that Millar doesn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mark Millar, I've literally thrown his comics across the room.
Hennemara Arnson says, after what happened with Pyramid Head during the Vice fight, did you ever try to use a revive on him?
Nope.
I'm just glad that you can't blame me now. Well, you can't blame me yet for another Pokemon death.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, I could. Also, someone's eating something and it's very loud and on the stream, and I'd appreciate it if they like moved away from the microphone when they did so.
Patrick Calkin Caulfield, hey Greg, what was it like reviewing Meet the Feebles with Diamanda? Also, Lewis, are the cats in the background, or is that a coat I'm seeing on the end of your bookshelf?
Those are pants you're actually seeing on the ground there, but Starfire is behind me. She's like right there. You see where I'm pointing? The little loaf right there facing away from us.
Aw, little loaf.
Meet the Feebles was... God, I hadn't seen that in so long, and it was not as funny as I remember it being, and I didn't think it was particularly funny the first time around.
Alyssa Swain, are you blind when you're born? Can you see in the dark?
Yes.
Noj Iad, just gunned down a bunch of KKK in Red Dead 2. Life is good.
Good for you.
I love J Ranger Julian said, Heavy Rex is the best opponent that Linkara has ever faced in the contest. I concur.
I also agree.
You are also biased, though.
I know. Hey, I'm glad the characters had good reception.
Mm-hmm. I love how well you did your promo. Unfortunately, we decided to make it more interesting and didn't do the effect of just having the same background for all whenever you kept turning. Professor Chaos 56, Jess, basically Garth Ennis hates superheroes, especially Captain America and Wolverine, to the point where he wrote Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe, where his favorite superhero does as the title suggests. And Gorn ZX, if you stream a Final Fantasy game, which one will you stream?
3's a good one.
Final Fantasy,
Yeah, I don't know
Final
a
Fantasy
lot.
Is 13.
Basically, if the comic was made after 2008, I don't know anything about it.
Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe is old.
Yeah, no, I think the last real big when was the Hope Summers arc?
Yeah.
Whenever that was the last big tie-in that I read.
Ryan Walderson, want to tell Greg, thanks for you and Trent doing the Dover Boys riff. It turned out great.
Oh, thank you. That was a load of fun.
SKH's video production,
daunting.
What's Heavy Rex's theme song? Macho Man? Nope, it's another royalty-free track I purchased off of Music Loops. I can't remember the name of it.
It was really good, though. Whatever it was awesome.
I don't know if they were asking what that music was or just what would his theme be.
Give me a second here. I know I have it saved over here because I needed to give it to a game show reviewer. Tactical Takedown was the name of it from Music Loops.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Matthew Walton said the Punisher is not a superhero. Technically, he is. I did an episode on him called Men vs. Revenge where I looked at him and Jonah Hex and broke all that stuff down. So if you want to go and shamelessly plugging my channel now and check it out, you can totally do that.
I mean, if he's not a superhero, then Batman's not a superhero.
No, that's not true. The best superhero power in the world is money, and we all know that given the state of the world right now.
Best or worst superpower?
The hobo with a shotgun is a superhero.
Wait, who's the superhero?
Hobo with a shotgun.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'd say worst superpower because they're not using it to help, the people who need it, but, that's just me. Okay, here's a good question for the call. If you could have any superpower, regardless of consequences, what would you choose?
Telekinesis. Very versatile.
Teleportation.
Freeze time without aging myself during that frozen time, just so I can catch up on reading.
That's fair. God, that'd be a great superpower, though.
Clock stoppers rules.
Captain Avenger 1983, how did you get into Pokemon?
I got into Pokemon back around its first year in America, around 98, 99. Basically, it was middle school. I remember it specifically. My friends we were all having lunch together, and one of my and they mentioned one of my friends said that hey, Eric here can do a great Charmander impression, and he did so. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And so he explained Pokemon to me, and I watched the anime. I watched the episode with Bill's Lighthouse. Also, we're facing a level 50 Mudkip, and that is hilarious to me.
That is very hilarious.
One thing about the Punisher debate is I argue about him being a hero. Because in terms of the superhero thing.
That's fair.
Because I always think he's at his best when he's held up as a mirror against other heroes to let them know how far you can go if it's too far.
Yeah. Lillian Lamb put in her super chat. Saw Superman smashes the Klan at my local comic store today. I kind of want to get it knowing the history of it. I already know your thoughts about racist, but thoughts?
I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but it looks great. I mean, the artwork especially is incredible. It's sad that for copyright reasons they can't actually use the Ku Klux Klan, but it might as well be. It is still a Klan. They give it some other name.
Lillian said, I'm kind of worried that that'll be a controversial post. In what way? We hate racists. That's literally how that works.
Yeah, no, it's...
We don't like Nazis.
Yeah.
We don't like the Klan. Screw them. And if you are supporters of them, get the hell out.
Yeah, exactly. So don't worry about it. You're in good company here. Mike Manhattan, I'll look for your super chat. Hennemar Artson, what does Pylo's victory pose look like?
A pile of rocks.
It looks like a
pile of rocks.
It should be hard to find. Pylo is such a popular champion. I'm sure you can just search for it. He's a very dignified champion.
Yes, I mean, his losing pose is pile of rocks. His victory pose is pile of rocks. His attack stance is pile of rocks.
Pylo's victory pose is glorious.
His loving smolder is pile of rocks.
I just imagine a Jessica Rabbit married to a pile of rocks scenario.
Yeah.
All right, do me a favor. One of you do me a favor. Look up and see what Blue's levels are at, because I think we're probably in good shape, but I want to double check.
Blues levels in, what is this, HeartGold?
HeartGold, yeah. SK Agents Video Production. One thing we can all support. Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Alyssa Swain, we will look out for yet another Cats thing. Just remember, I have no idea how to sing any of these, so...
Hey, Lewis.
He sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake, and when you think he's half asleep, he's always wide awake. Cool.
This is Viridian, right?
Yep.
Okay, he is 55 through 60.
Okay, we're in good shape.
Okay.
Lewis, I had a thought.
Go ahead.
A love story between the construction-themed Heavy Rex and a pile of rocks named Pylo.
I like it. I'm greenlighting this.
If anyone can appreciate rubble.
Anyway, welcome to Mr. Giovanni's Wild Ride.
Okay, I still do not see Mike Manhattan's. So I'm still looking for that one, and I'm still looking for Patrick Caulfield.
So, Lewis, are you having fun with this puzzle?
I've done this like dozens of times in the past. I just need to actually like remember and go through it. I mean, I can go straight to him. I want to get to that last trainer, though. Trick is, how do you get to them?
Oh, the one over on the left side?
Yeah.
Commander Grizzly, will you win against Heavy Rex?
Yes. Because I'm awesome.
Wait a second.
No. Lewis, give them the correct answer. It's because you have plot armor.
Yes. Lily and Lamb, someone has to go to their office this way every day. Haven't had my morning coffee, and I stepped on the wrong thing.
Okay, Mike Manhattan, as a fan of Mark Millar's work, his edgy stuff is only a small portion of his work. Check out Marvel 1985, Starlight, Reborn, Huck, Empress, Prodigy, Jupiter, Magic Order, and Chrononauts.
No.
Wow.
No, I have read some of his other work. I find a lot of it cold and kind of all over the place. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Next to me is Elon. We're a double team.
To be fair, I also don't like Grant Morrison.
Blasphemy. Anyway, Tom says, I know I said I was only doing one donation tonight, but I have one more question. Could you show off the Joker statue if you have time?
I have to go upstairs and find it, but sure.
Professor Chaos says, the The Punisher is dead to me after he joined Hydra and Secret Empire. He betrayed everything he stood for and teamed up with literal Nazis. Even if he now views it as a mistake, he's still dead to me. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, Secret Empire was a whole mess of mistakes.
Okay, Patrick Caulfield says, have any of you seen the YouTube series Epitaph Erased? It's about people with powers that are word attached to their souls. For example, a guy has the word soup and create soup, but still be creative.
Nope, I have not seen that.
It sounds good. Oh my god, guys. Phil Miller, have you seen The Witcher on Netflix? I would love to hear Lewis sing Toss a Coin to Your Witcher.
There was also a Professor Chaos 56 one up above.
Was there?
Yep.
Yeah, I just read that one. That's the Punisher is Dead to Me thing.
Oh, okay.
Cosmo... Oh, have you seen Witcher? I haven't watched it yet.
Nope.
I want to read the books.
Cosmos Hero, hey Linkara, going into the new decade, what series or superhero one would you like to see renewed or revisited that was canceled last decade?
The Titans, and a proper Titan series, and not the stupid Justice League offshoot one they had.
Avengers Academy.
Yeah, that's fair. Mr. Radar, I'm glad the storyline is back on. I can't wait to see more of Heavy Rex. Gorn ZX, I will look for your super chat. Commander Grizzly, in Pokemon, is Rose a copy of Archie/Maxie? I don't know.
No. Well, it's kind of getting... Well, I suppose the game is like 2 months old now. No, but especially because they were just environmental terrorists. He's all about renewable energy, or he's all about energy. It's just the game feels incomplete because it doesn't really explain why he feels the need to do this right now. Literally, he can't wait a frickin' day.
Locus, the difference between Millar and Enos is to me is that Millar comes across that he genuinely likes superheroes. Enos has mostly disdain for them.
You keep calling him Enos, and that's weird to me.
I don't know. That's how I pronounce it. Deal with it.
There's two N's.
Oh, yeah, Enos.
There's actually, what's really funny is I used to work with a guy who spelled his name like that and called himself Enos. And then the other reason that's hilarious is because if you watch my show, I purposefully mispronounce actors' last names. So that's a thing that I do. I call him instead of I call him what the hell do I call him? I don't even remember. The only one I cannot mispronounce is Chris Evans because I feel like he would just come to my house and kick my ass.
Oh, I think he'd come to your house and then politely explain to you why that's hurtful.
That sounds more on brand. Hanimara Artson, Secret Empire or Heroes in Crisis? Who deserves to burn the most?
Heroes in Crisis.
Hawk Hero, what kind of rock is Pylo made of? Also, is Pylo a one-of-a-kind, or is he part of an actual species?
Pylo is part of an actual species. What kind of rocks is he?
Pile.
Living rocks.
There you go. Lord Manda 2, ever listened to the old Superman radio serials? Yes!
I have not.
Yes.
They are so good.
Yeah, one last thing regarding Garth Ennis. What I like about him is that while he craps on superheroes all the time, there's a lot of genuine humanity to his other characters. You know, there's a lot of warmth, there's a lot of heart, there's a lot of pain. He does a really good job of fully fleshing out characters. I don't get that from Miller. So I think I'm not going to keep harping on the Miller versus Ennis thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Gorn ZX, have there been any Pylo fan art, including the interesting ones?
I feel like there was one Pylo fan art so far, but that's it. And not of the kind you're thinking of, you perv.
Ricky Brainerd, any more Rift videos in the future?
I would like to. There's still one that a patron paid me to do, and I never got around to doing because I just kept getting so busy.
Oh yeah.
It was on like vocabulary.
Lillian Lamp sits down in chair. So you got my name wrong.
Yeah.
Matthew Graydon, has Heavy Rex fought his universe's Stardust?
No, but he did fight his universe's sawdust when they disagreed over what materials to make a building out of.
SKH Radio Production, never take Pylo for granted. He will rock you.
Bingo.
I hate it, and I also love it at the same time. Anyway, Matthew Walton, is Pylo related to the rock biter from the Neverending Story?
No, he is not.
Hendon Marartson, is Pylo more of a country rock or a punk rock?
He is a classical rock.
Yeah.
So in the mirror universe, would he be a classical gas?
Ah.
That makes sense, actually. Patrick Caulfield, forgive me the shirt, the A shirt with Pylo Pounder. And Cartoon Kelly is telling me he craps on superheroes, so I should just pronounce it Garth Anus. Mike Manhattan, I'll look for yours. And Henrik Hendrickson says, which Darkseid character from Star Wars, lore, canon, or legend do you find the most interesting?
I'm not getting into Star Wars again.
Darth Bane, end of discussion.
No, it's fine.
That
It's
one
fine.
guy
Let me first read off Blue Tax's dialogue here. You telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto? Ha ha ha! Johto's gyms are that pathetic. Wow. Don't worry about it. I know if you are good or not by battling you right now. That's beautiful. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I like. I'd have to really think about Darkseid users. I like a lot of the ones from the old Republic MMO.
Oh yeah.
Oh good, he's got a Dragonite right off the bat. That's great. That's awesome.
Ryan Walterson, going back to Dover Boys, what's everyone's favorite Looney Tunes cartoon? Character, Taz, because hell yes. And my favorite cartoon is the opera one.
Any Bugs Bunny one is really good. Just any time he's like trolling his opponent.
Yes.
The one with Daffy versus the animator.
Oh yeah, that one's good too.
It's funny because they had one where Bugs took on the animator too, and that was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's always nice seeing Bugs kind of flustered, but no, I'm kind of trapped between. I'm just playing. I mean, Dover Boys really is up there, but
it's not really a Looney Tunes cartoon though.
Oh, we're just talking actual Looney Tunes.
I'm presuming so. I mean, if they mentioned it, really.
Then it might have to be Daffy versus the animator just for sheer chaos.
Yeah.
Ben Riley says, does Batman hate Pylo because he is rock?
No, because he does not roll.
Well said.
Damn it, he used it.
Mike Manhattan, anyone else think that Grant Morrison might be Lex Luthor from an alternate dimension? I have this theory because every picture I see of him, he either looks like a cult leader or a supervillain.
No, he would actually be getting rich then if he was doing that.
Well,
yeah.
Give him another couple years, he'll write a comic about how he is the Lex Luthor from an alternate universe who now crosses dimensions to write his own story of the Lex Luthor from another universe.
I can believe that.
With alien seals.
Well, yeah, obviously. Why wouldn't it be alien seals? Gord ZX, what is your favorite Jim Carrey moment? The entirety of both Sonic trailers.
Speaking out of his ass.
Anytime I don't see him.
Wow, harsh.
I have a few good ones. There are bits of, as much as he's really wrongly cast in Batman Forever for that for the Riddler. His was that over the top? I can never tell. Was really good. I also love the caffeine will kill ya.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot. And I think that Jim Carrey as the Riddler was actually the complete right casting for that movie.
For that movie, yes, but not overall. Otherwise, I would say my favorite Jim Carrey moment is Ace Ventura 2. Him in the monster truck chasing after the one guy after the villain.
Oh yeah.
Jerry from the consulate, right? This is weird.
Ace Ventura 2,
good, Latias.
Him being born from the rhino suit.
Oh yeah.
I gotta admit, I do like from the Sonic trailer. Yes, I would like a cappuccino. I love the way you make them.
I'm not gonna lie. The entire reason I'm going to see Sonic is just for Dr. Eggman. That's it. I don't even care about the plot. I just want to see Jim Carrey be Dr.
Is he
Eggman.
Eggman or Robotnik in this?
Robotnik.
He's Robotnik, but everybody like Sonic purists are like, call him Dr. Eggman. And I'm like, he's Dr. Robotnik, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You lost me at Sonic Purist.
Yeah. SKH Video Production, rock puns, I'll pebble some out, just don't stone me. Alyssa Swain says, so first I'll jog your memory, I'll jog and say cat is not a dog, Lady Deuteronomy. Hennemar Artson, if you could meet one fictional character, who would it be and why?
Probably the Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor. I would definitely meet the Doctor. I would meet the Doctor at probably 12, actually. The 12th Doctor.
I go 7th. Love to play chess with him.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Super
I'd
Smash
love to
Bros.
meet the
Sorry, go
Matt
ahead.
Smith Doctor.
Cookie Monster.
Ooh.
I would love
I
to
dig
meet
it.
Cookie Monster.
I dig it.
That's actually not a bad idea. Super Smash Brother 596. Fun fact: the animated Riddler is Dr. Woodrue in Batman and Robin.
Don't have a dragon
Yeah,
move.
it's the guy who played Lex's dad on Smallville. I'm trying to remember his name.
Oh,
John Glover.
John Glover,
John
yes.
Glover.
Yeah. And if you want to hear more thoughts about Joel Schumacher's Batman movies, stay tuned to Schumacast, my podcast where we've already recorded those episodes.
I'm just saying that we're just, I love that as Lewis's friends, we literally just, shamelessly plug our shit. It's great.
I'm perfectly okay with that. I shamelessly plug my own stuff on my stream. No, my irritation here is that Blue apparently still has, a really good team regardless of anything.
Yeah, that
This
sounds
is
about right.
in other randomizers I've seen this, Blue always still gets really good Pokemon in randomizers.
Body Spray Man, worst comic of 2010s, Ultimate Fantastic Four, made Sue Storm, only female character, pump out a baby to save the universe and be constantly hit on by everyone.
Ugh.
That's gross. Speaks too soon in Cartoon Kelly, I'll look for yours. Orange Octopi 7, what are you talking about? Cookie Monster is not a fictional character.
Fair enough. But he plays one on TV.
Yes.
Yes, when he's Alistair Cookie, he is a fictional character. So
I'd say the only other fictional character I would want to meet in real life is probably I probably would have to go with somebody really cool,
I'd want to meet Buckaroo Banzai.
Black Lightning or Luke Cage or something. No, I would want to meet Luke Cage just so I could shoot him.
I'm sure
Okay.
he would appreciate that.
okay, if we're gonna go fully on fictional character, then I would want to meet the Tick.
Oh my God, yes.
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 Speaks too soon between Siler, Lex Luthor, and Dr. Savannah. I'm convinced John Glover is the father of all evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Speaking of the Tick, we need to have a multiverse of all the Ticks crossing over.
Oh yes.
Cartoon
Enter
Kelly.
the Tick verse.
Yeah.
Cartoon Kelly is telling you, Lewis, just reminding you that we still need to nickname a Pokemon Film Brain.
Do we actually need to do that? I can't remember if that was a thing.
We do, apparently. She's reminding you.
I can't remember if I agreed to do that last week.
You did.
See, now
I was
all
here
can think
for
of is
that, you
whatever
totally
Pokemon
did.
it is, instead of saying its name, it's just going Bullocking Titsauce, Bullocking Titsauce.
I love how people are still asking you what's going to happen in the next Heavy Rex appearance.
Oh boy, that was a crit.
We said we're not going to say.
That was a crit.
I mean, okay, guys, look, I don't even know what's gonna happen with Heavy Rex in the next episode. Man, I practically, hang out with these guys twice a month or something.
You guys were all
It will
talking
be
about
loud and
silly
growly.
stuff and answering these questions, and we almost lost Ampress.
Oh no! SKH Video Production, the following is a paid advertisement. Need a good whiff? Watch The Isle of Ragoon, starting Sunny Jim and Starchable. No, you must feed Sunny Jim first. That is true. That is very true. JP Rose, what did I miss? I'd meet the Sailor Scouts.
Nothing's dead. Nothing's dead yet, but we're having a tough battle against Blue.
Yeah, we're facing Blue right now.
I think there was, let's see, scrolla. There's a what characters do you want from Nojiode? I don't know how to pronounce that. What characters do you guys want for Smash Bros?
Oh, I totally missed that. Thank you.
Goku, I don't know.
I would say, well, considering that, like, Sakurai seems to be, like...
No, you know who I want? I want Kid Chameleon. Put Kid Chameleon in Smash. Why are you laughing? I like Kid Chameleon is a great game.
My only experience with that, I've been listening to Sonic the Comic, the podcast, recently.
It's a really good game. I highly recommend it. It's a great platformer.
No, it's a fun little podcast. They're going over the UK Sonic comics.
Mm-hmm.
UK ones? Did they not cover the Archie ones?
No, it's just the UK's Sonic comics, and there's all these backup strips with like Kid Chameleon and Golden Axe and Decap Attack.
Hey, Greg, can I
Sonic the
ask
Comic
you,
podcast. I'll check that out.
Can I ask you to start reading the super chats? Because, like, I need, like, something to hydrate my throat. Because I've been reading them all.
I gotta see. Scroll up. Okay.
Hanamara Artson is one under above Benjamin Hall.
Why do we keep having scientists as villains as opposed to people who are just ignorant assholes who don't consider the consequences of their actions?
So, like scientists. Okay.
Well, scientists.
I want to have more science heroes who do actual science.
No,
Like
we can't have that. The problem is the writers themselves are not scientists, so they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
But like Shin Godzilla, where they make train bombs.
Alyssa Swain, we'll keep an eye out for yet another. Yeah, here we go. Jellicles can and Jellicles do. Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats. Again! I'm just gonna recite these because I've never seen cats.
Okay, Benjamin Hall says Hal Jordan, and he would steal the ring and lantern because he bad.
Wow, that's like messed up, yo.
There's a Mike Manhattan somewhere up in there.
Yeah, we gotta look for it in the regular chat, so...
Okay, I'd like to meet Grant Morrison since he's technically a fictional character in DC.
That is true.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Lillian Lamp, if Doomslayer gets into Smash, I'm gonna die and reanimate from the hype alone.
Hells yeah.
I kind of want Roll in Smash, but that's me. Pure Mega Man Mark.
Gunstar Heroes would be fun in Smash.
Yeah.
We had Professor Chaos 56. In defense of Garth, he was nice to Daredevil in the Punisher Kills. Despite Garth being atheist, Daredevil was portrayed as purely heroic, if naive. Anyway, the character I want to meet the most, Goku.
Let's see, did we miss an Alyssa Swain?
No, he read that
she was
one,
the Jellicle
but
one.
the SKHS Video Productions under that was not read.
Oh, focus on the game, I mean Star Wars, no Pokemon.
Wait, we're playing Pokemon?
Yeah, didn't you know?
Oh.
I can hit you, Noel.
Oh, and then Mike Manhattan.
I thought this was Lunar.
Anyway, Professor Oak's calling. Hello, this is Professor Oak. You could probably tell by it because it says that. Oh, you don't have to say anything. I know better than anyone else how hard you're working. I thought I should get you a present or something in appreciation, particularly because you wrecked my grandson.
Professor Oak of the Kennedy
Well, I
family.
picked something up, but I completely forgot to give it to you. Ha ha ha. Oh, you don't have to wonder about it at all. I know it's something that will be very helpful to you. You should just come here and pick it up. I'll be waiting for you at my laboratory in Pallet Town.
Click. He said click.
He says click.
Thank you for shrekking my grandson.
Okay, so Mike Manhattan said, with a Gundam live-action film being made, how do you think they should approach it? As like a political war drama like UC or IBO, or just a giant robot smash fest like G Gundam?
Political war drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow original Mobile Suit Gundam. If you were adapting G Gundam, go all out for that. But original Mobile Suit Gundam is a war drama, so go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what there's a classic war movie that I think about like teenagers entering the war. Starship Troopers ripped off a lot of it. You know, go with that tone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Service guarantee citizenship.
Full Metal Robot.
Okay, we still got 3 more super chats.
Yep.
Captain Avenger 1993 is the next one.
Will History of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy be this year or next?
Hopefully this year. I need to get. I want to see. I only fulfilled one of my whatchamacallit? My 2019 resolutions. One of which was get all of History of Power Rangers back on YouTube. So we'll see about doing that this year. Especially now that we got Space out of the way, and Space was the big one because I had to figure out how I was going to get around the Under Pressure montage.
Though, to be fair, I did finally finish Turbo, and I have started the first 2 episodes of In Space. Looking forward to it.
In Space is great. You'll love it.
Yeah. So, Super Smash Bros. 596, I'd like to meet Mr. Mixias Bitlick.
That'd be a weird conversation.
That would be like... That'd be like meeting Q. I don't know that I would want to. I want to, but I don't want to.
Right.
Because he'll mess
the
with
Gilbert Gottfried one?
Oh,
that
please
could
no.
be interesting.
Please no.
Wow, you have not only become the Johto champion, but you've collected all the Kanto badges. Well done. No wonder I sensed something in you when we met. Well, tell you what, Guilmon, I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokémon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case, Guilmon. Go to the Pokémon League reception gate. You can reach Mount Silver from there. We're nearing the end game, guys. So I have a request. I need to know what is Lance's levels in for the rematch in HeartGold.
I will look that up if you guys keep doing the super chats.
Yeah. Hanyumaru Onsen said, also, you just lost the game, #, not sorry. Let's see. Alyssa Swain.
No one ever acknowledges. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you there. No one ever acknowledges that the person who says that also lost the game by acknowledging it.
Yeah. So, Alyssa Swain, are you a practical cat, or a metaphorical cat, or an allegorical cat?
I'm a cat owner.
Heinrich Heinrichsen, have you ever heard of DC's old Bionicle comics?
Yes, and I do have zero interest in anything Bionicle related.
I first read that like DC versus Bionicle. It's like, wait, what?
Alright, we need to teach Rock Climb to somebody. We actually have quite a few options here.
Lance is at 46 through 50.
Rematch.
Oh, rematch. 68 through 75.
68 through 75. Oh boy, we are. Okay, guys, guess we're going to be doing a bunch of grinding and traveling around just collecting stuff. Because we are not ready to take on Lance yet. None of our Pokemon are even close to 75.
As it should be. So Benjamin Hall, Hal Jordan knows what he did and lacks imagination. Thus he bad. Also, I shouldn't meet Q or Mixie because I would definitely team up with them.
All right,
I mean, the thing about Hal Jordan is I actually really liked... I mean, I argue against the whole him going crazy and mad for power and all that stuff, but I like that following that, they made him the Spectre.
I liked his Spectre turn as well.
Yeah, and then I don't like how they just were like, but my favorite Green Lantern is Hal Jordan, so I'm going to bring back Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, Huxley asks, will we fight Thanos now?
Perhaps we shall. But not right now. Right now, we're just climbing rocks.
Time incarnation?
I don't remember how this. Let's see.
And Ricky Brainerd, any streaming services have Power Rangers?
Yeah,
I think Netflix does. Oh, we got a rare candy.
Oh, are they all on Netflix?
Yeah, all of them are on Netflix, and then Shout Factory, all of the Super Sentai ones that they've released, they also have streaming on their channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally all of Power Rangers is on Netflix.
Yep.
And has been for several years now.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
It's just useless to me because I can't, because I don't have the capability to rip from Netflix. And even then, I just buy the DVDs anyway, and I only watch them when I'm getting ready for History of Power Rangers, so...
Well, some of us just watch the show, Lewis.
I know, it's just people always tell me, like, hey, do you know that History of Power Rangers is on Netflix? That's got to be really helpful to you.
Yeah, it's like when people say, hey, you know that, like, all the Defender shows are on Netflix? And I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't help, like, at all.
See, that's where it helps being a writing critic or a podcast critic. I
Right.
don't have to worry about that.
Well,
So
la-di-da.
Gordon ZX, if you ask me what my favorite Dark Jedi is, it's Darth Revan from Knights of the Old Republic. I do recommend reading his bio or just play Knights of the Old Republic.
I know of Revan.
He's very good.
I would play Knights of the Old Republic on the stream at some point, but I know it's incredibly glitchy and old.
Well, I mean, it is the Old Republic.
Well, this is Knights of the Old Republic. It is much the Old Republic MMO is very different from the original Knights of the Old Republic game.
I was making a joke. It's glitchy because it's old.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
In
Like
one
us.
ear, out the other. All
SK
right, I gotta
just
figure out
video
what else we can rock climb.
Rock climbing. Rock climbing.
I get it.
Ever listen to Spock vs. Q and should it be canon?
I have never listened to it. I want to at some point, but I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know what its canonicity level is right now.
Well, that was a 2N, so should it be a cannon? Should it be something that you fire at people?
Yes.
I don't believe in canon. Unless it's a ship in One Piece. We did miss one earlier, Hanyamara Arnson. So, what will be the next game you'll stream?
We're going to finish up Dead Space once HeartGold is over with. And after that, I'm going to put up a poll on Patreon asking people if they want us to play Fallout New Vegas, Mass Effect, or The Outer Worlds. All right, where would be a good place to grind? I suppose we could go to Mount Silver.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
Professor Chaos 56, getting back to HIC for a minute, please make sure burn at least that one during Event Comics Month. Do it for the best sidekick in comics, Arsenal. Hashtag Justice for Arsenal.
Perhaps we shall. On the subject of Patreon, in case you were unaware of it, the Discord is now is open for all $1 plus patrons. So if you want to join the official Atop the Fourth Wall Discord, just head over there. I can't remember. Did we catch anything on this route? I want to say we did.
And we'll keep an eye out for Patrick Caulfield in the chat.
Cool.
All right, let's go. Oh, actually, you know what? I went all this way. I should get Wreck-It Ralts.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to catch it. Because we'll catch stuff once we get to Mount Silver.
So how's life, Greg?
Oh, 1 second. I have a mouthful of food.
Okay.
So how's life, Jess?
I work on Saturdays now, so that's fun.
Mike Manhattan, we will not be voting for Fallout 76 because that's not going to be an option on the list because I want to actually play a game that's slightly less buggy.
Yeah,
Slightly.
that's fair.
Oh, I've stopped working Saturdays now.
I'm only working Saturdays till April, so it's not like a big deal, but it's like,
I work on Saturdays.
I just had the part-time, and it's like all of a sudden, as soon as December rolled around, it's like, yeah, we're gonna have you here like 5 days a week. I'm like, God, okay, fine.
I have the roughest work time ever because I have to play Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, shut your mouth.
We cry for you.
And we got some super chats. Want to
Was
read
it
those
Greg
off?
or Noah that said ship in One Piece? Whoever it was, who is your ships? I personally don't ship the crew because I think of them as a family, and it'd be creepy to ship sibling.
I'm going to see if we've caught anything on Route 22.
Wait, what?
Did you say ship in One Piece?
Yeah.
I've never. If that was about me, I've never read One Piece or watched it or anything.
Then
So.
it must have been Noah, I think.
I think they were asking if it was you or me, because I'm
Oh.
Noel. I'm
Oh,
Noel,
okay.
not Noah. Noel.
Say, because that doesn't seem like something.
Yeah.
I said there is no canon except for on a ship in One Piece. I also don't ship One Piece. I'm watching One Piece right now, and I kind of like that it's just this whole family of odd people.
Mm-hmm.
So Lillian Lamp, now I want to play Fallout New Vegas for the 500th time. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I've got Fallout New Vegas on my Steam list. I just never.
Oh, it's so good. Do it. Do it.
I've got too many games that I really need to.
Actually, my friend Johnny just bought me Disco Elysium, so like I'm gonna be playing that for like eternity.
I don't think we have.
There's Ghost of a Tale. I saw that a long time ago, and I ended up in my library, and I really went. You're playing as a tiny mouse, in like a little secret of like kind of a medieval Secret of Nim kind of deal. You're trying to escape like an army of rats.
Oh yeah.
It looks so adorable. I just never got around to playing it.
So Gordon ZX, if you stream Mass Effect and play as a woman, hang on, what would you be able to do with the hot blue alien chick?
Everything.
Yeah.
I see people have their priorities straight.
And dude, I don't know what you want from me.
XS Sir Straw Hat XX1, have you been to the Whirl Islands yet?
We have not been to the Whirl Islands yet. I figured that'd be a last thing we did, depending on how long it took to get to Red.
And 2, I've always personally disliked Batman. He comes across as holier-than-thou and self-righteous, and has too demanding expectations and standards.
Depends on who's writing him.
Yeah,
that's
it
why
really depends on his writing.
That's why you build the family around him, to break him out of that.
Yep.
I think Batman is
Whoa!
Batman.
Whoa! Tenchi Williams, here's a thank you for all the hard work. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much.
Let's not forget Ben Riley. Any chance we'll see OG, I guess, Guardians of the Galaxy for Secret Origins?
We probably will at some point. I just don't know when. But yeah, thank you so much, Tenchi. I want to say that name is like I think that might be referencing my old Evangelion fanfic, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Back when basically it was just like I wrote it when I was like a teenager or something like that. But I don't care. You can reference as much as you want. You gave me $100.
Tell us more about this fanfic.
Oh, well, I shouldn't be trying to catch some mad cargo crap. Okay, good. It got away. No. I'm trying to remember. It was just bad.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like details of it. I know that like basically an actual angel joined the cast and he kept referencing Babylon 5 because I was a dumbass teenager.
That's fair.
Alyssa Swain, Rum Tum Tugger is a curious cat. When you let me in, I want to go out. I'm always on the wrong side of every door. As soon as I'm at home, I want to get out again.
I think I'm seeing a theme. I think Alyssa Swain enjoyed cats.
Oh no, Alyssa said that she did, yes. Or they did. Okay. I don't know what your pronouns are. I'm sorry.
It's been fun. I keep, any time now, I just keep checking back to see what Starfire's doing. She's shifted position like 3 times now. See her right there. Now she's laying horizontally.
More Mad Cargos! Yay!
Yeah, we keep running into Mad Cargo. I'm going to go to the next patch of grass. Maybe we'll get luckier there. We got T-Scream 80 and Matthew Graydon with $1 super chats. We do not have a Gligar. We have a Gliscor, so you know what? This will be our film brain.
TC Scream, if I were a rich man. Hit it, Lewis.
If I were a rich man. Diddle deedle diddle. I can't remember the rest.
Wow.
See, I know that song. We used to sing it at like elementary school. We had like a music book that had like a bunch of music from musicals and like and I only recognize that now in hindsight that a lot of those were from musicals.
Okay, Matthew Graydon, if you do the tax stream again this year, you should play Undertale, cause mercy. Also made you say doo-doo, hee.
Yeah. Anywhere, Arnson, what sort of places do your cats like to lie? Pretty much anywhere. Like I've come in on the bathroom and just Chieri is lying in the middle of the bath mat.
Or there was the time that your cats investigated the sink.
Yep, they love investigating the sink.
Cats lie everywhere because they don't understand the truth.
God damn it, Noel.
They don't care.
I mean...
Also, this thing does not want to get caught.
I can't really talk because Echo is passed out on the pillow and Bean's in the tree somewhere. And
Hoshi, my dog, is just like flopped out in the pathway out of my room. He always finds the place where you have to step over him because then you have to pay some form of attention to him.
Right.
And we're like 45 levels higher, so I'm going to use a level
only
ball.
one
Do
here
we
with
have a
no
level ball?
pets.
No, we don't. Of course we don't have a level ball. Why wouldn't we?
Goran ZX just
Louis,
put a
you're too
thing
young
in.
to have a low ball.
I didn't quite catch that, Noel.
You're too young to have a low ball.
Level ball is what I said.
Oh, that's less fun.
You fail your joke! Anyway, we're naming this Film Brain.
Not
Okay.
enough guys have a level ball.
It flies straight at its target's face and clamps down on the sterile victim to inject poison. Just like the real Film Brain.
Yeah, that's fair. Goran ZX, here's an odd question. What is the difference between a prostitute and a sex worker? I always think they're the same thing. Prostitute is a person who is, technically all prostitutes are sex workers, but not all sex workers are prostitutes.
It's the all dogs are poodles, but not all... That's right, all poodles are dogs, but not all dogs are poodles thing.
Yes. For
Oh, it
example,
just
I
fits.
used to be a sex worker when I was younger, but I was not a prostitute. I was a stripper. But that still counted as sex work.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are plenty of opportunity or plenty of careers out there that don't actually have sexual contact. Like dominatrixes don't always have sexual contact. Strippers, stuff like that.
Right, exactly. And then, like, with strippers, you can choose to have sexual contact, like, in, like, grinding and or touching, but, like, not actual sex.
not-
Oh,
penetration.
goody! A level 40 Rattata!
Oh, hooray!
And it's a
SKH
swimming rattata too.
SKHS video production. How about this? Oh, Louis, you know this one. You could definitely sing this one.
That long ago disappeared from my
Oh,
screen.
okay. Somebody who's not me, sing it. I don't sing.
Female
Is
Rattata,
that
I
from
need a nickname for
Aristocats?
this.
I've never seen Aristocats.
Everybody wants to. I'm just gonna Tony Bennett it or something. Everybody wants to be a cat.
I never seen
'Cause a
Aristocats.
cat's the only cat who knows where it's at.
Alright, top percentage, name
Everybody's
1%.
picking up-
Kane for Rattaticate, Kane.
Ooh.
Top percentage,
Gun
get it for
sound.
Joey. Joey hasn't called us in a while. I think we finally put the fear of God in him.
I would name it gun sound.
Gun sound.
Gun sound.
Rat-a-tat-a-tat.
Plague Tail, Josephine, Joey, Minnie or Serenity, Miss Brisby, Rat Ear, Splinter, Joey,
Film Frame.
Ooh, tat-a-tail.
Bill Frey. You know what? I'll do it. Bill Frey.
Jeez. I
And,
can't
Phil
believe
Brain was
you're
very
freaking
nice to me.
naming
He
him
got that cameo to me, like under at the last minute. I almost had to scrap the thing because because a bunch of people wanted to do it. They agreed to do the cameos for that episode. For the hey, what are all these other people who were not who didn't come to the thing? They agreed to do it, but then they got suddenly really busy or they all got sick. Like Dan Olsen was going to do it as a callback to his to his previous cameo last year. Phalos was going to do it, but he got really busy. I was going to have a fat grandma off-screen cameo for that. There was going to be H Bomber guy. I was going to have him be like, oh boy, a reunion with all my Channel Awesome friends. Wait, I was never on Channel Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Masako was going. Masako's was my favorite because he was going to be like, I would come to this, but I'm helping the rest of Team 4-Star work on the BoJack special, and when that comes out, everyone's going to love it. All right. Let me clear this out. I'll tell you what, we're going to go.
Film Brain, don't you mean Dom? Hashtag callback.
See, why am I flying back here? And game froze. Woo!
Hooray!
I got a new video
okay,
card
so-
for Christmas, and my brother installed it yesterday, so I was hoping that would help things out.
So news locked.
And then Professor Chaos and Sir Straw have their in their regular chat, and Game Show Reviewer just showed up.
Game Show Reviewer just showed up, so here's the question. Do we want to add Game Show Reviewer? Because we've got like 4 people now already. I mean, I'm happy to add GSR. He's part of the crew, so to speak.
Well, it's not like we're actually talking about Pokemon.
I just worry about everything getting too crowded. But let's bring him in and see what happens.
Okay, you gotta add him because I don't have him on Skype.
How dare?
Look, I don't know what you want from me.
There, I think I got the one by XX Straw Hat XX. Haha, Joey, now it is we who have the top percentage, Ratata. Also, why didn't you use any Monty Python clips in your Biggles review?
Why would I? People seem to forget that I do use clips and like cameos, stuff like that, if I can think of something funny to use them with. It's very simple. That's why I do stuff. It's all about, can I make this funny? I don't just do it for the sake of doing it. I mean, that's just me. Body Spray Man, was Lindsay or Joe going to make cameos? I reached out to Lindsay. She never got back to me. And Joe is impossible to get a hold of.
Yes, Joe is incredibly hard to get a hold of.
And then, did we do Professor Chaos 56 yet?
I do not know. Lindsay's, the one I proposed for her was to read the thing in quietly, then just start laughing continuously, and then we just keep cutting back to her laughing until the end. She's just, F no! But she never got back to me, which, you know, a few people didn't get back to me, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Professor Chaos 56, the kindest Batman is Telltale Batman. He tells a kid who just lost his parents that you're the kid who saved Batman, and no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true.
Still, your family's dead. That's gotta be a bummer.
You saved Batman, but you didn't save my parents.
Yeah, it's really sad when you lose your parents, but at least you're super rich. Oh, you're not. Oh, well.
Well, get right on that then. It's good to have something to work towards.
Kid, bootstraps.
Alright, let's go to Mount Silver and catch some more friends.
Let's catch some more friends is just a frightening phrase.
Yeah. Well, that's how the internet works now.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if like Pokemon developed the ability to block you.
I mean, they technically already do. It is the thing is, people always forget. Pokemon can leave the Pokeballs anytime they want. We see it happen all the time in the show.
I'm about to say, isn't that what happens when they don't go into the ball the first time?
Yep, it's basically them saying, nope, you haven't proven yourself yet.
Muted.
You're on
Pokemon
a
is
ball
the
list.
original cancel culture.
You're on a ball list. No Pokemon will enter your ball.
All right, Route 28.
I have to agree with the chat there. My favorite cameo from your episode, Lewis, was SF Debris.
Yo, Shaman! Yeah, SF Debris. He was the first one who got back to me.
Okay, so no, if they don't go in the ball, then they're in a no-fill list.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can catch yet another legendary, guys. This should eat up another hour.
Oh, okay, good. So what's the topic of conversation?
Anything, everything.
Star Wars.
No! I'm so sick. Oh, wow, we got it in one.
Oh.
All right, we need a nickname for a shaman. Okay, this is unexpected.
No, we don't have to talk about Star Wars.
Hey, game show reviewer. Now that you're here, you can sing songs from Cats.
I don't know any songs from Cats.
The blooming of Gracinia flowers confers the power of flight upon it. Feelings of gratitude are the message it delivers. Kanyamar Unson, riddle me this. Is Joey a magnificent bastard or just a regular bastard? I mean, I lean towards the latter. Yes, he's just a regular bastard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's definitely not magnificent.
Speaking of Star Wars, Dank Vader for a nickname. D'Artagnan, Vivian, W, CC.
Looks like a Chia pet. I'd say Chia.
Shanik the Hedgehog. Shonik, Seamus.
Chronic the Hedgehog.
Chronic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I like that.
Sledgehog.
Pure Sonic.
Amy Rose, Shrub-a-Dub.
I
Dr.
kind of
Blue.
like Shrub-a-Dub, to be honest.
Shrub-a-Dub.
Yeah.
I do kind of like Shrub-a-Dub. Film Brain 2.
I just feel like we should just tweet him and go, do you know how many Pokemon we've named after you now?
Just wait till the next one.
A thing from Charlesard. Who is the worst villain, Darts or Harvest? And I mean worst at being a villain.
Harvest.
Harvest.
If
All
you
right,
get
Shrub and
another
Dub,
Pokemon that,
welcome. Green
if you get another
Brain.
Pokemon that, if you get another Pokemon that has water-based powers, you can do Ilm Rain.
Oh dear. Let's see.
Then you can do Film Brame.
Film Brame.
Film Brame.
I hate you.
I love you.
Filbray.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some off-screen grinding to get everyone up to where we're gonna up to do stuff. Then next week we will take on the Elite Four again. See if we lose anybody. That'll be fun.
So you'll be doing grinding in the privacy of your own home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We can't escape. Awesome. That's great. It's good. It's a good thing this is happening. I don't think we can switch out either. Yeah, just cut it.
Oh shit! I gotta watch the Vikings game tomorrow. I don't want to.
Randomized Nuzlocke, where all our film brain.
Hey,
Film
Jess, you
a
can just
brain.
do what I do. Don't.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. It's
kinda-
like it's
okay.
really easy to not.
Okay, but you don't understand. So the Saints are like the team that I actually pay attention to, and the Raiders are not in the playoffs, which is like, let's face it, always. So, yeah, and it's like my aunt's team, so she's gonna be like texting me the whole time, going, "Did you see that play?" And I'm just gonna be like, "No."
We could have gotten a War Turtle.
The only sports I watch is Ninja Warrior.
I watch Ninja Warrior. I also am a huge hockey nerd, so you know. Also, Hime's apparently a huge hockey nerd as well.
The only football I liked was Mutant League.
Hey, did you see the new tree I got her that's like 80 freaking inches tall?
Yes.
It's huge.
I got the old tree. We just got to figure out where we're going to put that once Vega gets home. Well, I suppose I got to bring it inside before then.
That would probably be a good idea.
Emerald
maybe.
Easy Entertainment, Patrick Caulfield, and Mike Manhattan. We will keep an eye out for your super chats.
Okay, just as an aside, I'm not reading any more super chats tonight because I literally read them for an hour straight.
I wonder, has anyone actually planted cat trees in their backyard?
I like this drink you see. Catch a milk tank, name it Milk Brain.
Oh, Bean's at the top of the tree. Hello, Bean.
Woo, a Sunkern!
What?
Best Pokemon!
Why are you so excited about that?
I'm not.
Oh.
Poor Sunkern. Got it. It needs an alternate form or some evolution that fixes the fact that it has the lowest stats in the game.
I know.
Watch, it's gonna have Luster Purge.
I freaking hate everything.
Hang on, we need to hear this chat from Matthew Graydon. Go ahead, game show.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just gonna say, GSR and Linkara crossover episode win. Find a relevant game show related comic. It's a lot harder than you think.
It may plummet from the sky if attacked by a Spearow. It will violently shake its leaves.
Patrick Caulfield. Did any of you play any sports when you were younger? And if so, were there any you enjoyed and wish you could go back to? I'm a bowler.
I bowled a lot. I played soccer when I was a kid.
I rode a bike.
Bowling was kind of it for me.
I played hockey until a sports injury cost me my scholarship.
Laser tag.
I actually wanted to be the first female born, but now I'm not a female, I'm just a person. But I wanted to be the first female born in the NHL and actually play for the Canadians. Actually, I wanted to be Carey Price before Carey Price was a thing. If you don't understand that reference, that's okay, because if you're not Canadian, you're not required to understand that reference.
All right, enjoy our new Sunkern, Yarb Millelf.
Hey.
MRDZ Entertainment. Everything is Film Brain. Everything is Film Brain. As part of the team, everything is Film Brain. The world is doomed right here.
Yeah. Mike Manhattan, what was your favorite era of Toonami, and have you ever seen Outlaw Star, aka Original Firefly?
I freaking love Outlaw Star. That's why I refuse to watch Firefly. Fight
I did
me in the
not. Blake,
comments.
and also Blake 7 is original Firefly, and it's so much better. Alyssa
can enjoy
Swain,
both.
Gus is the cat at the theater door. My name, as I ought to have to you before, is really Asparagus, but that's just a fuss to pronounce what they usually call me, just Gus. Why do you like this musical?
To be fair, the best original Firefly was Star Hunter.
It's true. What do I mean by I'm not a female, I'm a person? I am gender fluid. I do not have female or male pronouns. I have they, them pronouns because some days I feel like a dude and other days I don't. So that's just how that works.
I'm gonna get
Daniel Brandt, thanks for entertaining me as I was cleaning dishes. Have some monies.
Thank you. Appreciated.
But you know them sports who like to be like, yo, but you have like feminine parts.
Oh, I'm sorry, MRDZ Entertainment. That was supposed to be sung as Everything is Awesome. Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
Okay, stand by. 3, 2. Everything is Film Brain. Everything is Film Brain as part of the team. Everything is Film Brain. The world's doomed right here.
I'm tweeting him. I can't now.
Axel X Gabriel, Marvel civilians continue to treat mutants like crap to the point of stupidity even to this day. You ever honestly find yourself going, #Magneto was right?
No,
He's not wrong. It's just the extremity of his methods.
You're not wrong,
Yeah.
you're just an asshole.
right, you're not wrong, but you're just an asshole.
Demi
got
Fiend
another
of Time, just finished Dragon Quest 8 and need to sleep for my flight back to LA tomorrow, but I don't want to go. I want to stay home in PA, but I want to be a game dev, so it is what it is. Well, I hope you have a safe flight, and, don't worry, we're not doing anything important tonight. We're just grinding and catching Pokemans.
And then we had one from Professor Chaos 56, also from Telltale Batman. When the villain has Alfred, he can, if the player chooses, remove his mask to protect Alfred, even losing an ear for his trouble.
Huh. Nice. Also, I am catching this Rapidash because we are now in Mount Silver territory.
Pony.
Oh, it's a fire mare.
Yep.
Pretty ponies.
What the hell was that? I want to leave this stream now.
I just remember. That's one of the things I remember. It was one of the old Space Ghost Coast to Coast episodes. It was like Zorak had his nephew Raymond there. And he took a bite out of Space Ghost's horse. He was just saying,
Pretty pony.
That's so freaking scary.
and at the end, Zorak devoured Raymond.
It sounds like a Zorak thing to do.
What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
It's been so long since I read about them. I mean, probably the Lorax.
All the places you'll go is my favorite one.
Oh, the places you'll go. Okay, you got that one.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
By the way, if no one has seen the Dr. Seuss film, The 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T, check it out.
Henry Arnson, would you play a Telltale game someday?
Possibly, but I have no strong desire to do so.
You should actually play the Back to the Future game. That's pretty good. Basically, it's like parts 4, 5, and 6.
Well, this is Swain. Why wouldn't I like this musical? It is a whimsical time.
That's such a Jellicle thing to say.
Have you actually
Fair
seen
enough.
it?
Not yet. I want to.
I don't want to see it just because I love reading all of the reviews on Twitter and not having any context.
I prefer
Seriously,
not
I
to see it
almost-
because there's no way it will ever live up to my hopes.
I almost saw it, but I looked and saw that it wasn't playing in 3D, and so I went and saw Jumanji instead.
Lanola
Oh,
Cola,
God, I can't imagine
no
that.
Steven Universe future spoilers. There are still people who have not seen any episodes. Basically, there's like a window of like a few months before we can discuss spoilers for anything. Because it takes time for people to see stuff. I still haven't seen Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, I haven't either. But yeah, if you spoil Doctor Who for me, I will kick you out of this chat. I
Yep.
have no problem with that.
Yeah, I still got a season of Capaldi to get through.
Yeah, I do not want any spoilers about the 13th Doctor. I am not there yet.
I have every episode after Kablam to get through. I think Kablam's the last one.
Damn it, there's an episode called Kablam. You spoiled that for me.
At full gallop, its 4 hooves barely touch the ground because it moved so incredibly fast.
On the plus side, I may have spoiled the episode title Kablam, but on the plus side, you can kick me out of the chat all you want, but I'm still here on the call.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Professor Chaos
Touche.
6, Twilight Sparkle, Honey Britches. Professor Chaos 6 will read your super chat and whenever you get to it. Please shout this for me and Jess. I am a them! Punching noise.
It's true. I am of them.
Lamb Biscuit, Bjorn Milf.
Seriously,
Already-
it's a fire mare from Krull.
We already did Niarm Milf.
Film Flame.
Twilight Sparkle,
Hey!
Pony, name it Death of the Family Sucks. Super Saiyan
Film
Sparkle.
Flame. Yeah.
Starfire Daybreak. The best doctor is Picardo. Fight me from SKHville Productions. Horse on Fire. Wildfire.
Ooh, Darth Anus.
Film Pain. Horse Brain. Pyro Brain.
Yeah, I'm on like the 3rd episode of Series 9, so yeah, I'm still like knee deep in 12.
I cannot believe you sat through 8.
Reser Chaos 56. We will read that again.
Maine, M-A-N-E.
What was that?
Well, episode 8 of Series 8 was probably my favorite episode of that entire thing, except for maybe episode 3.
Which one was it? Which one was episode 8?
I'm going to interrupt you there. Noel, what'd you say?
Film Maine.
Film Maine.
M-A-N-E.
Okay, we're going with that.
The Orient Express one.
Love that one.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one. I also liked the from that same season, the I forgot the name. I forgot the title. It's the one where they have to basically do a heist.
Oh, Time Heist.
Yes, I liked that one too.
Speaks too
That
soon
was
without
good.
giving too much away. Why does Steven need therapy? Because he has so much stress and so many problems, so many issues.
It's
He
a
really
big universe.
does.
Yeah.
Also, I love this Pokemon Center in Mount Silver, that because no one comes out this far, no one has made it this far, the only person that's here is the Nurse Joy and, like, the trade people.
I feel really bad for Nurse Joy because, like, I feel like if no one is ever there in the Pokemon Center with her, like, she's just bored out of her mind until trainers come to see her. Or
I
it's
hope
like,
she's got good. I hope there's good Wi-Fi in the Pokemon.
or is it like one of those
Yeah, maybe she
things where
watches
it's
the
like,
stream.
or is it like one of those things where she's just Schrodinger's Nurse Joy and she doesn't appear until we actually go inside?
Professor Chaos 56 says that Jess was actually supposed to shout, "I am a them."
Oh, I am a them! Punch.
There you go. 1R HPS fan, James A. Miles here, better late than never.
Welcome to the chat, James A. Miles. Hope you enjoy your stay.
And
you, Jax.
Nidoran female, let's catch it.
If you don't enjoy your stay, it's probably because you spoiled something from Doctor Who and just kicked you out.
It's true.
Yep. The other thing about Doctor Who is I'm only on season 2 of the William Hartnell years, so no spoilers for Doctors 2 through 8.
Aw.
Oh my god,
I
at some
heard
point
one of them
Starfire
has a strong
got
deadline.
up and went to and is now sitting on the footrest.
Aw, good girl.
MRDC Entertainment, I want to comment on that so badly, but I can't.
Anyway, the poison hidden in a small horn is extremely potent. Even a tiny scratch can have fatal results.
Yeah, no, I will say, okay, so I will say that, okay, so here's a question. Okay, so for those of us who watch Doctor Who, which better fucking be everybody in this call,
Well, good night, everybody.
I don't, but I watched the Sarah Jane Adventures. Is
Film
that-
Brianna, Film Brain, Maria, Juliet, continue.
Killing Brain.
Pest.
Kiln Brain! You know what?
Yeah, let's go.
With the deadly poison, yeah, I'm doing it.
I feel like this is a very appropriate thing that I've actually, like, tweeted at Matt. He's gonna wake up in the morning in the UK and just be like, what the fuck is she?
Okay, but you were saying, oh, hold on. From 1R HPS fan, who saw Spyfall?
Oh,
I still
Doctor
haven't
Who
yet.
spoilers, period.
I haven't seen it yet either.
That's the brand new episode. We're not talking about it. Deal
I've
with
seen it.
T-Scream 80, and of course, no one locks their doors in Pokeland. Yeah, that's true.
No one locks your
you-
doors in any
My
RPG.
question was, for those of us who watch Doctor Who, goodbye, GSR.
Well, no, people lock their doors in RPGs, but then they put the key in like a chest in a dungeon.
Like when the series first came back, like in 2005, like which announcement for which Doctor like made you like the most excited? For me, it was Peter Capaldi, just because I love him in the thick of it, and I was just like, I can't wait to see a cursing Malcolm Tucker be the Doctor.
Oh man, Film Main has such a great ability.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice, very.
Oh, that's very good.
Oh man, yeah. If we did not have Billy as part of the team, Film Main would be a great replacement.
Yeah, the thing about Doctor Who is I had never seen any of it until Sci-Fi started doing the Eccleston for the very first time, And
yeah.
I just on a whim, because it happened to be on, I watched the first episode. And I got hooked.
Oh, Rose, right? That's the
Yeah.
first episode. Yeah.
I haven't really
that's
watched
so
Doctor Who.
good.
I haven't watched Doctor Who on the regular since like grade school.
Yeah.
It was like it was all Tom Baker era stuff too.
Yeah.
When my family used to have cable, we did have the BBC America, so I was able to keep up with it. But
Well, this was just good old PBS for me.
Oh yeah, my grandfather used to have the old tapes of Doctor Who from the reruns from the early '80s. So like, you know, I grew up like 1 and when they had like the serials on CBC, I grew up on like 1 and 3 and 4 because they didn't have like a lot of 2. So.
See, I just distinctly remember during that era, there was PBS had gotten this like trail for the state fair. You know, all the local TV stations and all that have this thing, and PBS actually had a trailer full of Doctor Who props and alien costumes and K9 in the trailer.
Cool.
And I was just like, oh my god, there's a K9. I gotta go see K9. And then Mom and Dad were like, okay, we don't really feel like going to the trailer. You and your brother go in. And we're like, yes! We walk in, and it's dark, and it's creepy, and there's all the costumes. They're right up front, all the alien costumes. And I'm just like, ah! I just kind of like run through it and all the way to the K9 at the very end. I'm just like, oh, that's cool, but there's fucking monsters back there. Oh my God,
that'd make it great. That would be like the great like cold open for a Doctor Who episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's
guys,
like
there's a
the
bunch of
Apps
super
are
chats that need to be read off.
Yeah, I'll start with Hanumar Arnson. Sometimes I ask, how did we get here? Now I say that about all the Film Brain references in this stream. Yeah,
Thank Cartoon Kelly, she did it. It's her fault.
Yep.
Mark
also,
Harburger, what kills it makes it stronger.
I think it's just harder.
One Art HPS fan, hell yeah, 4 all the way. Me personally, 11. And Plot Point Media. Hey Linkara, big fan of the show, including the one bum review. I was wondering if you had any advice for someone interested in making reviews. Ooh, we can have fun with this question.
Don't.
No, I do not give that advice. First of all, if you're not gonna, depending on what type of show you're doing, sound is more important. Sound is more important than visuals because people need to be able to understand you. If you're not doing a comedy, then at least be entertaining. Command the audience's attention. Speak confidently. If you make a mistake, apologize.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, my big thing was I briefly tried video reviews, but I'm super flat on camera and I can't remember long stretches. So that's why I do mostly writing and podcasting. So it's like, know your limits. You could still be a reviewer even if you don't do the video reviews.
Anyway, I found an idol in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Huh.
And I will say, I joke that saying don't, but as somebody who has got as a person who presents as female on the internet, if you are a female on the internet, be aware that you will be harassed regardless of what your opinion is on anything.
Yeah.
So if you have, male parts, congratulations, you're already halfway to being listened to. Apparently.
The only other bit of advice I would give is you got to be doing it because it's something that you
enjoy
You got to
doing.
be doing it because it's something you want to do. You cannot be doing it for fame and fortune because
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you've been doing it pretty much as long as Lewis has,
Which even then, I only make just more than enough to live off of. It's not exact. I'm not
Right.
exactly swimming in dollars here.
And
unless
there's
you're
really only a handful of people who do that, even. you know?
Yeah, even if you're one of those YouTubers who gets really lucky and kind of takes off overnight, pretty much like Philosophy Tube or something, to the point where you could afford to take a month off because he took all of December off, that's few and far between. Don't make a YouTube series or a review series of any kind with the hope of making it quote big, because it takes a very long time.
Yeah, we've been at our thing for 5 years now, maybe, probably more.
Oh, good! We could have called it
Oh.
Deoxys.
Hooray!
And me personally, I could even say I've never even made it big.
Sir Straw Hat,
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
you've
I
been
can
doing it
a long
head.
time and never
Sir
made it
Straw Hat,
Yeah,
I know I can
was
headbutt.
interrupted.
Sir Straw Hat, I know I can headbutt trees, but we've already demonstrated the headbutting was not randomized, and we've already caught everything we can, because it's either headbutt or fishing.
Also, you got to be aware of closed head trauma. That can be a damaging thing to a person.
Yeah. Okay, couple super chats here. Alcoholic Alligators, thank you for being consistent with your content, man. You work hard for what you have.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And 1R HBS fan, all I want to do is entertain. Fame be damned. Good for you.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
that
the
means
attitude.
that means you're doing it for the right reasons, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been quote reviewing since like 2011, but like I rebranded, I want to say 3 years ago, and like I am finally starting to make money on Patreon, and I've been at this for like 9 years.
I like that we finally gotten past the point where all videos are called reviews.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Handymar Arnson, just want that hat of yours. I don't know why I do, but I just can't stop. It is a wonderful hat.
I've worn it. It's great.
I don't even think I saw it when I was up there.
The one time I wore it, I got all of Lewis's superpowers. It was awesome.
Again, I don't even think I saw it when I was there.
Your fault.
Have you been on the ship, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure you've been on the ship at least.
I've been on the ship. I've been on set. I've met Moarte. I've met Poyo, and like I said, I was there for a good, weekend. I don't think I've ever seen the hat.
Okay, I don't want to show how I don't want this to become a dick measuring contest, but you've seen Moarte, I've been Moarte, so there.
Yeah, you win.
Can I give another piece of reviewing advice?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
And this might sound a little, but keep your ambition in check and know your limitations.
Yep.
We've had a fair few videos. There's one that I'm still trying to figure out how in the shit. And I recorded footage for this years ago at a MagFest. And we've never released a review just because it was too much. We tried to schedule. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a cameo for that.
Yeah, a bunch of people did. And I'm like, I want to get that footage out there, but it just, it was too ambitious. We tried to do way too much, and we didn't end up with a lot of things. I might literally do a video that's just, hey, here's the video that we didn't do. Here's the chunklets of it.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that with that review that Welshie and I filmed one time. I'm at night. That we never actually bothered. I never actually bothered to finish.
Yeah, and I will say this as someone who recently switched to video essays, quote unquote, about superheroes. You also have to realize that there are going to be pedantic people in your fucking comments who are just going to be like, but even no matter what gender you are, because there's always that guy on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you mean the well, actually.
No. For me specifically, he was like, oh yeah, well, the 500s aren't the 5th century, and I was like, that's because I said the 600s, you dickhole, but okay.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to ignore that stuff.
Director Bones isn't actually a walking skeleton. His flesh and stuff is just invisible. Finally, we learned Thunderbolt.
Hooray!
My thing
production. SK's video production. The hat is kept in a safe place behind a Bulbasaur. Now that I think about it, I did see the hat once. It's when you were wearing it, Lewis.
Nah. SK's video productions. The hat kept. Oh, you just read that.
Yeah, I just did that one.
Dude, we're doing our job. Relax.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, I've been doing reviews for 17 years, and it's like sometimes you're just not going to hit it big, but as long as you just enjoy. I mean, the way that I look at it is, I like to put in the type of content into the world that I would like to consume.
No, I didn't know you were 21.
I'm 37.
Yeah,
I actually turned 38 this month. So
Yeah, I know you do.
I got you.
Am I the youngest person here?
No.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. When? What month is your birthday?
August.
Yeah, you are.
Wait, GSR, when were you born?
April '87.
Oh yeah, that's right, I am older than you by a month.
Yeah.
so I'm the second oldest here.
I just couldn't. I was like, hold on a second. I knew that we're the same age, Lewis, but I'm like, hold on a second. Depends on when you were born. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be 33 this year, and I'm just like kind of dreading it because I'm like,
Well, I'm gonna be 33 too, but you know.
Well, look forward to it because you get to do it on Mortal Kombat Street Fighter night on movie night.
Actually, I won't be there, which kind of sucks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my dad wants to see me for my birthday, so me and Sarah are going to go see my dad for the first time in like a year, so I think that takes precedence.
No, it's understandable, but it's a shame you're going to miss those, because I'm looking forward to that.
Well, if you check with Melissa, we could probably just swap a couple nights around.
I mean, yeah, but like, I haven't seen my dad in a year, and also, like, he wants to meet my future wife, which I think takes way more precedence over
Absolutely.
Just a touch. We've got a bunch of $1 super chats. Keep an eye out for them.
Got it.
Including one from Mike Manhattan.
Did Mike Manhattan already put his out? No.
No, he did not.
I don't see it.
Here's a
Professor
praise
Chaos.
from Professor Chaos 56. Personally, I think 2010 was the top of Fourth Wall's best year ever with all the movie adaptations. 2019. And the Youngblood reviews being some of my new favorites. Pokemon 19 to 20 is my new favorite episode, full stop. Thank you. And we got glitched.
Hooray! Glitchy!
Okay, Alyssa Swain, do you have a Blu-ray player?
I do have a Blu-ray player, yes, but I can't rip Blu-rays. Hangimar Arnson, well, technically it's a PS3, but you know what I mean. Would you consider doing What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way? Do I have to patron you to do it? Because I really think that story is more relevant than ever to talk about. Yes, you have to patron it, because I try to avoid deliberately doing good comics in the show, unless it can't be helped. Because, like, Batman Aliens, of course I'm going to do that, because the concept is goofy enough that, of course, I'm gonna review it. But it's good. But it's a good
just
stuff.
Talk about how good the thing is.
Yes.
Atop the Fourth Wall fans, I got some bad news for you. I cannot be president of the U.S. until 2024 at the earliest, because by Constitution I have to be 35, and I'm only going to be 33. So.
Oh yeah, I can be president.
Yeah. Okay.
One
I
SBS
can't
fan.
be
I'm
president
old.
yet.
Mike Manhattan,
I
if
would
they ever decide to make a new Catwoman film, Steven Soderbergh, because he loves heist films, should direct. But if you could pick her crew, who would you pick? I mean, I would want her to be a standalone character.
Yeah, I'd want her to be standalone, but I would like a cameo from probably Poison Ivy out of all the peoples.
Yeah.
I would cast Halle Berry to give her a second chance because she put a lot into that role.
Oh my god, yeah. I just did an episode on Catwoman and like, dude, like that movie, she's trying so hard with the shittiest material possible.
Well, and I only just watched the movie for the first time like a couple months ago, and it's like I could see why people are so put off by it. It's super French. It's like a super French crew that got a shitty Hollywood script and is just trying to pour as much style into it as they can, and it's not working in the same way as the French crew trying to do Alien Resurrection.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. Gordon ZX says Linkara's older than everybody. Insert Titus laugh.
No, I'm not. I am the youngest person on this call.
You are the youngest person in this entire chat.
And yet you all answer to me.
Exactly.
Heavy Rex is
You're
the
not
oldest.
my dad.
Sir.
Heavy Rex is the oldest because he's the product of 70 million years of pure evolution.
There you go.
No, he's the result. He's just the result of. It doesn't mean he's that old.
It's a direct line, man, through line.
I know, but
Different universe, different perspective.
how can you evolve if you're the same being?
Hey, you know, I could-
Dude, what game are we
Dude, he's
playing?
got T-Rex blood coursing
What
through his
game are
veins,
we
come on.
playing, Game Show Reviewer?
with one word. Okay, you ready? Science.
Hold on a second. Are you saying Heavy Rex is not only partial T-Rex, but he's also partial Pokemon?
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
We don't know how his universe works.
Yeah,
Link
you can just collect
720.
Heavy Rexes in hard hats.
Link 720. What is your least favorite Pokemon and why? Dunsparce. He looks the stupidest.
Dunsparce is great and you're wrong.
You can be wrong in your wrongness, Lewis. It's fine.
My
Yeah,
least
if you
favorite
wanna
is probably
count-
like Stunfisk or that or Huntail. Huntail just looks goofy.
It looks so
it doesn't
stupid.
look
I
like a
hate
real
it.
Pokemon.
If you wanna catch Heavy Rex as a friend, you throw a hard hat at him.
Ah, that explains it. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I gotta do that logo again.
Yeah, you gotta give me the Heavy Rex logo so we can make T-shirts.
Yes, we do.
As
gotta get
another
a little
reminder, I have a
sticker of one.
Teespring store now. Go check that out. It's got a lot of designs that have not premiered before anywhere else, and some of the Shark Robot ones that did not make the full permanent cut.
I already ordered my Contest of Champions shirt. Should actually get in sometime next week.
The thing about the Heavy Rex logo is I want to see if I can get a little like sticker of it that I could put on the hard hat.
Yep, we could do
Oh,
that.
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Teespring sells stickers, so it's great.
That's actually easier than that. All you have to do is just you could print it off on a full page label sheet.
There you go. Cosmos Hero, have you heard of the controversy of Porygon in Japan? If you look it up, he's got a real bad deal, and basically he'll never be shown on the show again. I mean, you're asking a major Pokemon fan if he knows about what happened with Porygon in Japan. Yes, I do. Which is it's a real shame, but...
In Japan?
What was that?
What happened to Porygon in Japan?
Porygon's episode caused seizures.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that one for that. Yeah, that was. Ooh.
That was
a
20
long
years
one.
ago. Flashing red and
Like
blue
back at the
lights.
start of the show.
So yeah,
Yes.
that episode got banned and never got put in the U.S. and will never be shown again. And they basically instituted a Porygon will never show up on the show again. Well, and
Then he showed up in
he
Star
technically
Wars.
has
Ah!
because
Just remove the strobing effect. That's not that hard to do.
yeah, they don't want to do that. They don't want to remind people. They don't want to cause controversy. And basically, technically, Porygon has shown up in like background shots here and there, mostly in movies. But yeah, Porygon has never appeared again. They don't have any plots related around it or its evolutions.
Well, let's pull one out before you get done.
I guess I didn't hear about it because I don't really watch the show. I only play the games.
Well, that was like way back in the 90s when the series first debuted.
Yeah, this
Yep,
was
first
fresh.
season.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah,
And it's like
I
the
never
series
watched
managed-
the series though.
And the series
Not
managed to
really.
take off in spite of that, because that like instantly soured their reputation, and yet the show still managed to catch on.
Well, I was at like the E3 when they debuted Pokemon. And I was just sitting there watching that, going, "Okay, they've just made $10 billion." Just the way the crowd was responding to this thing, it was amazing.
Plot Point Media. Thanks, guys. I'm doing this for fun. Then you're making videos for the right reason.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yes.
Matthew Graydon. For those of you who watch Atop the Fourth Wall, okay, so I have to leave again. What's your favorite Atop the Fourth Wall episode? Mine's a weird one. The Phonogram, the Immaterial Girl Patreon review for some reason.
That was a fun one. I mean, it was so weird for me to have to do something that was so outside of my regular knowledge base, and yet I could understand what was going on. It was very artsy, even though I don't like it that much. I don't like the comic itself that much, but it's one of those cases where I recognize its quality, but I don't like it that much.
I'm gonna be totally self-indulgent, and I'm gonna say either the Star Trek and Green Lantern Spectrum War, or whichever one the Sleepwalker almost finished, and the My Little Pony one that was the penultimate episode.
That was fun.
True fact, I actually just watched 2 episodes today.
Nice.
US 1 number 2, and fuck, I can't remember what the other one was. But I know my favorites were actually the Warrior crossovers, but I also love the US 1 episodes.
Nice.
Because I love that. I like that series genuinely.
I kind of gotta say the Transformers Dreamwave ones, because that was was basically the introduction.
Okay, read off Cosmos Hero Super Chat, and then I will talk more about the Transformers one.
Cosmos Hero, Pikachu did the attack that caused the strobing, but because he is the face of the company, they blame Porygon.
Yep. Okay, so, out of the
That's
blue,
the plot of Detective Pikachu 2.
out of the blue, Dave Willis of Short Packs fame was announcing he was wanting to get rid of his DreamWorks Transformers comics, and I had heard about them because, of course, I used to hang out on Scans Daily and stuff like that, and of course, the dull surprise face for all the DreamWorks stuff, Dreamwave stuff. So so I said, hey, I'll take those off your hands because I knew I needed copies of them for the review. And he included a little drawing of Ethan doing the 4 o'clock be ready thing.
Yes.
So I incorporated that into the review.
Yeah.
Professor Chaos 56, Batman Aliens #1 is also a new favorite. Looking forward to the second part. Also loved Savage Dragon #1, and I'll say it again just because it pleased me. Pokemon 1920 is my favorite episode of Atop the Fourth Wall.
My favorite is actually the end of the first Mechakara arc, just because it's really interesting to see how far you've come since then.
Oh, the Power Rangers episode?
Yep.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I like the blood looks so fake, and now it like looks actually pretty good. So it's like, holy shit, he actually learned shit. Holy fuck.
I followed tutorials to try to make stuff look as decent as I could. It just didn't quite work as well as I had hoped.
Yeah, it didn't translate well, but you did a good job with what you had, and that's kind of the reason why I like it so much, is because you could like basically tell that one, you tried really hard, and two, like you actually like put thought into it, and then like you've only gotten better with your old man.
I think what amuses me the most about watching the old stuff, versus now, is how out of character some of the characters are. Like for instance, when Mechakara gets back up after getting the crap knocked out of him, everyone's like, "Yep, we're gone."
Yeah.
Rule of funny at the time made more sense. That then I developed the characters. They're like, this is out of character for them.
Yeah.
I just remember the other one that I watched today was The Twilight Zone with Dirty Lyle's Funhouse.
God, what was with that comic? That was so weird.
Just with the 3D section, yeah.
Benjamin Hall, Will favorite Superman comic is with last Tandy appearance.
Yes, we will be doing that eventually.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy your Tandy Computer Whiz Kid.
I did too.
It's kind of great in a way.
There was a time where I was actually not enjoying them because it was just the same thing over again. It's hard for me to come up with new material. Also, keep an eye out for those dollar super chats.
Yeah.
SKS Video Production.
Oh, good! We got another god!
Oh! Send in God! SKS Video Productions. The massive Insano fight where everyone ranks high. That's a Warrior crossover.
That was fun. That was Warrior number 2 to 3.
And Henimaro Arnson, I remember the Southlands Tale. I missed that one. I watched that one. I was like, what the heck am I watching?
It'll be back up eventually. It just requires so much heavy amounts of editing.
Yeah.
Speaks too soon. Some of my favorite reviews are the Batman movie comics. Great job analyzing Bruce Wayne character art. Yes, those are good. Those are very good.
And Daniel Brandt rings up a relevant fact. TF Wiki announced that today is the 15th anniversary of Dreamwave's bankruptcy.
Woo!
Look of dull surprise.
There, I just did the face. I just did the face.
Blankly stare one out for Dreamwave.
Squatting as opposed.
Superstar Pat Lee.
Michihine Funahana.
Remember,
he did this thing. He tried to spell
like glass.
No, he did this thing where, like, on his website, he tried to spell his name in Japanese, but it was one of those straight up, keyboard. It was just a text file, so it was like he spelled out Patrick Lee, but it just replaced it with effectively random Japanese characters, so his name ended up coming out like Michie Heine Funana.
So he tramp stamped his own name?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Gorziak's God vs. God. Insert Titus laugh.
I want to get a tramp stamp of Patrick Lee's misspelled name.
My Little Pony 11 and 12, there you go, is one of my absolute favorites because of the line, "You know what? The crayon delusion has convinced me. Go for it, horse." My favorite bit from, again, I think it's that same episode, is what's happening with all the weird tick marks in the background? Is the basement being swallowed up by the other dimension? That happened to me, you know.
I love whenever I can
tick marks
reference the
shaped like
storyline
spoons?
in the regular reviews.
Yep.
Also, we're going to call it quits in about 2 minutes.
Hooray!
Yeah,
Okay,
Pat
there it
Lee
is.
calling himself the trans man before that had a different connotation.
It was Michiyamen no Tehi Funana.
And I just remember him
Wow.
that he always refers to himself as Superstar Pat Lee.
Mm-hmm. And then we found out that he was being like there was 1,000 ghost artists.
Who
so
never
if we
got
ever
paid.
remake Superstar, it can be the Pat Lee story.
And one of them got really good.
Patrick Caulfield. Some of my favorite episodes are the Nova Girls episodes, mostly for the various ways you inserted "shut up." Although all the time are the Halloween ones.
I always looking forward to Halloween. I always try to bring my A game for the Halloween episodes because I just enjoy doing them so much.
Henimar Arnson, I remember the Warrior 2-3 review. Oh boy, that was glorious.
The problem was I wrote a lot of the writing on that one was I didn't realize this until later, all the live action bits, whenever we cut back to us, it's basically the same, huh? This is weird. I didn't even realize I was doing that at the time.
But again, it's because everything's changing on screen. It's still lively and entertaining.
Yeah, but
Yes.
it feels like it's repeating the same joke.
Yeah.
I still love that
It
episode,
still
though.
works. It still
Also,
works,
Pat
though.
Lee doesn't know how to wear a shirt.
No.
No.
Or
What, does he
draw
like put his head through one
background
of the sleeves or something?
He basically like it's like he puts his arm through the sleeves and then like has the rest of the shirt behind him.
Oh, that
He
thing.
doesn't know how to draw a background. He doesn't know how to pay his employees.
Alyssa Swain, what do you think of the anime Wolf's Rain? Part of cast reminded that show. I have never seen Wolf's Rain, so I sadly do not know. T-Screen
Yeah,
Matey,
it's one
you
of
still
those
got
ones
God
I
in your pocket. Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike
Yeah,
Manhattan.
Wolverine is one that I own. I keep meaning to check out.
All right, Mike Manhattan, we need to get your super chat, and then we're calling it a night because it is 10 o'clock. And I need to film the episode.
God in my pocket. Oh, yeah.
How much work was the sequence at the end of King of Worms?
Not as much as you would think, especially because thanks to having just the plain white background. Although, mind you, we needed Game Show Reviewer to come back later for the YouTube re-uploads to fix up a bunch of stuff.
The portal, I think, and the weapons effects I did.
Yep.
I would love someone to ask you, so how much work was it, and how much work did you, Linkara, do for the finale of the Sleepwalker arc?
Yeah, how much did I do, Game Show Reviewer? How much?
You filmed it. You wrote it.
I filmed it and wrote it. We got Daniel
I
Brand as
think
well.
that's all you
Alex
did.
Milne was one of the good ghost artists for Dreamwave. He worked on the More Than Meets the Eye comic. All right, we need
looking
Mike
for Mike
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Please post your super chat because we're calling it a night. We need your thing here before we close out.
Charizard Ranger, how did you do the bright background? Just a simple white
The white
backdrop,
sheet,
I
and
think.
I boosted the contrast.
Here it is.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Have you seen Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island or Mystery Incorporated? I have not. If you haven't, watch it and you'll probably never see Scooby-Doo the same way again. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, Zombie Island was good.
Mystery Incorporated was really good.
Yeah.
And I
Zombie
say
Island
this
and
is somebody
Witch's
who does
Ghost
not
were
like
really
Scooby-Doo.
What?
I do not like Scooby-Doo, but I really liked Mystery Incorporated.
So what's it like being a total monster, Greg?
Well, I don't know. I haven't.
What's
killed
it like
much
being right,
Pokemon
Greg?
Yet, so
Yeah, to be fair, I don't like the majority of Scooby-Doo either, but I want to check out Mystery Incorporated, but the two movies, Zombie Island and Witch's Ghost, were really, really well done. Beautifully animated, too.
One our HBS fan, can we have one more little victory? Good night. That was a Patreon-sponsored episode, so it'll have to be more patroned. In the meantime, though, look out for the Batman Aliens #2 review on Monday. I gotta go film it and maybe eat at some point. That might be a good idea.
Go eat, Lewis. Jesus.
But anyway, thank you all for coming out here, and hope you had a good time. 2020 hopefully will be a good year for us. We will see.
well, we're about to have a little more Linkara on YouTube shortly, aren't we? Because Swade's thing is
Yes, and if you missed like I said, I thought he had made it public before I pointed that out in the in the last review. No, his Swade's Pokemon first movie review is now out in public, so you can go watch that now.
And guess who did the art for that?
Well, yeah, with Trent.
So there's a little more. There's a little more Linkara in the world now, so you can go and enjoy that.
As it should be. Greg, you did a great job in that artwork.
Oh, thank you. I'm really glad that he keeps using it because that was a lot of fun to do.
Oh, they're saying it's not out yet,
Oh, it's
I
not?
think it premieres at midnight.
so it's technically not out yet.
Oh no.
So yeah,
Well-
there's a little more Linkara, and there's me calling him Little Linkara, all in the world now.
Well, for every second that the stream goes over 10 o'clock, there's just that little more Linkara in the world.
Getting it that much closer. Anyway,
Every minute
good
we
night,
go
everybody.
over, an
Thank
angel
you, Jess.
traumatizes
Thank you,
Tenchi.
Game Show Reviewer. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Greg.
Good night.
Night.
Good
Good night,
night, everybody.
everybody.